This is my 1995 F-150, and I'm going to show you guys how I went from flipping lawnmowers and mopeds and stuff like that till buying my first vehicle. And she's not a pretty truck. Well, he's not a pretty truck, but I would tell myself that I kind of worked for it. Don't mind the wind noise, but paid 25 bucks for the topper, and I'll get into what I paid for this vehicle. And my favorite part of this thing is the somewhat patina look, the non-rusted frame, and the race car tires. But let me show you how this thing runs. So yeah, it is below freezing outside, and I do have a door seal leak, but for an OBS Ford, there's not much wrong with this truck. Speakers are actually pretty good. The back seats are a little messed up. I've got the factory-ish floor mats, and you know, got the good old Bluetooth. Things at 196,850 miles. And let's start her up. Right up. Completely cold. I have not ran this thing. It's got a nice Pioneer head unit. And let's walk around it a little more. So I've got some pretty nice factory wheels on this thing. The dual tanks. Some new LED bulbs on the license plate. Again, the topper that I got for 25 bucks. Can't really complain about that. Working on getting the white paint back on it. There's some scratches, but it's white under there. Oh, some nice blue drips. I didn't see that. But working on getting this blue paint off. There's no clear coat whatsoever on this thing. Got dead headlights, but this thing is loud, annoying, and it has the 5.0, so I don't really care. It's reliable. It had a ladder rack, which I can go show you. But yeah, back here you can probably hear me a little worse because of the wind noise, but there is the ladder rack that I bought with the truck. And my yard is a race circuit for my moped and my mini bike. So, but yeah, there she is. I paid $1,300 for this truck, and I put an extra $700 into it, excluding that topper. I haven't counted with like the stuff I've done to the topper, or I need new tires because it's got the race car tires. But my neighbors probably think I'm hella weird for talking to my truck. But it's got speed holes everywhere, especially this big dent because the guy ran into it with a forklift. But it's not bad. The fuel pump hum. Me and my friend's custom exhaust. But it's not bad. I mean, it is a Ford, so I mean, more speed holes. This one's even worse, but she looks beautiful. No frame rot except in the back, but who cares? Got the good old period correct grill, and let me show you under the hood. So you have to stick your hand under here to get to the grill, to get the hood, and you probably can't hear me. The wind is freaking crazy. Good running 5.0 with a little tick, not bad, not burning anything, pretty trustworthy to me. Not a ton of shake on this thing either. I think the motor mounts are going bad, but now let's get into how I got the vehicle. I'm also planning on turning this thing into my small engine rig, but there'll be more to that to come. But now that I walked through the truck, let's go to see what I did to get here. So I don't have the most beautiful shop in the world. This side of the garage is definitely not mine, but in order to get my shop, I had to help renovate the garage. So I did all the insulation and stuff, all the sheetrock with the help of my mom and dad. But over here, not a very, or I don't even know what I just stepped on, my vice. Not a very organized shop. The mini bike is out of commission currently. The engine blew up. And this is my worktop. Can't even work on the thing. But I got this nice $99 toolbox. And this is the socket set that started it all. I'm missing the 10mm because I just literally just checked and that's gone. But this is my second moped, well, third moped. Sold one to a buddy and my first one blew up. That's why half of its engine is sitting there. But we got a moped, a truck, a mini bike, and a Z-turn. But how did I get here? I started off by buying small engines, or lawnmowers too. Those are all mine. But I started off just buying small engines and lawnmowers and just digging in. You literally just have to start. That's the scariest part. Find a spot in the summer to like grab a discount socket set that was $80 and sit down and just like work on it. It doesn't matter. You're going to get a free one off Marketplace, so you won't have any attachment to it. And if it goes wrong, just throw it in your trash can. Well, part it out and throw it in your trash can, or they'll see it, but don't have any attachment to it unless you really do. But just work on stuff, because that is the key. Like the number of times I've just gone and gotten stuff and people are like, wow, you're here for that? It will just boost your confidence. Like I go to buy this $40 weld over, they're like, wow, you're 15 years old? And I'm like, yeah, not a big deal, huh? But they think it's an amazing accomplishment for a person any age to just be like starting to work on stuff. And I actually had to work for this toolbox too. This is my dad's, and he gave it to me. This is my other workshop, which is a door. And I did a lot of woodworking. I want to start building like more furniture again, but stuff has just gotten in the way. So, but you just gotta start working towards your stuff. It makes you feel like better about it. And the number of people that will be amazed by just the fact that you can put a spark plug in something at a young age or at any age will again boost your confidence and allow you to maybe, have something as nice as mine. But I'm probably about only $2,000 into this, and only maybe $230 worth of tools, something more than that. Probably a lot more in power tools. And here's my toolbox. That's my most organized drawer. Some grinders. Ridding does really help you get into this stuff. So that one's locked. It's literally just screwdrivers. That nice wrench drawer. And I got my fast grab stuff. Oh, I already opened that one. So organized. See, you don't really need anything. Just a little toolbox. And I've gotten most of my stuff for free, like jack stands. I built that. It's kind of crappy, but I needed somewhere to store this. That was on sale. That was free. That was free. All this stuff was basically either free or really cheap. So my moral of the story is, if you want something, just work towards it. Just take that step to own something, even if it's a piece of crap 1995 F-150 that you drove home on a dead cylinder and no license. That's fine. If you just want a moped, you could literally get these things for free. I got this thing for free, and it is 27 degrees outside. And it will start up first kick every single time. It's got a battery in it, but it's dead. So I'm not like abusing the battery or what the hell? Not like abusing the battery or anything to get this thing on. Nice and cold. But I'm going to try to make better videos than this and my previous videos. And if anyone even watches this, like, let me know what you guys want. Like, I have so much crap that I could film. I do so much stuff every single day. Just let me know what you guys want. If anyone even sees this video, I don't really know. It's kind of like an introduction video, just a short little video that I can do with my spare time. But that's my advice, is just take the step. If you have a goal, try to make it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Just start again. Or just give up, you know. I don't really care. I'm not a person that's going to go never give up, because sometimes it's just not worth the fight. But there you go. That's how you can own a piece of shit truck at 15 years old.